Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Longhorn community meetings. I'm David Cole. I am hosting the community meeting today, and I'm also the co-owner of the Longhorn project. So I'm glad to be here to share more about this project status and insight about the current next release. So let me briefly update today's topics. I will talk about some release items and also some features I want to highlight, especially we will introduce in the next coming release, and some enhancements to highlight as well, and also the outstanding issues happening in current months. So I want to explain a little bit and share with all of you guys. And next one is about QCon Europe. Some events, I hope you can join with us to know more about the community, know about new release, know more about our roadmap as well. So go back to the first one, release item. We just released out version v1.1.1 RC1, released 2 days April 7th, so just 2 days ago. And 1.1.1 RC1 is the major milestone for us to make sure we can deliver stabilized version of Longhorn after 1.1.0. And we also target for 1.1.1 GA to April 19th that week. So right now at the moment we are doing the regression to make sure the 1.1.1 fulfill the quality. So this is an exciting moment for the 1.1.1 release. So let's expect the GA happening in coming weeks. And next one is some features. I want to highlight the feature introduced in the 1.1.1. And for sure, the 1.1.1 has a lot of the outstanding enhancements and feature of bug fixing. But here I just want to highlight some of them to get your eyes on that. And these items is actually the major items I want to introduce. The first one is about we will support the upgrade Longhorn engine automatically. Before 1.1.1, for user they only can upgrade the engine image by manually. But we heard from the request from community, they want to have some automatic operation for Longhorn engine image. If you get the new LED version out, you can get the Longhorn engine update automatically. So we try to do that. So when 1.1 release out, you get Longhorn update to the 1.1.1. You will get Longhorn will try to upgrade the Longhorn engine to 1.1.1 as well. So this is the beneficial for the users. They don't need to do the manual operation by themselves. So this is the enhancement, a special request from the community. And next one is the AWS IAM Role for backup and restore operation. For now, we actually use the S3 credential, but even is the S3 object storage protocol is not actually for the AWS only. User can set up Minio as well. But for AWS, sometimes user working with AWS, they cannot get a credential set up because the credential is confidential. They cannot get a setting in security. So the request from the community as well, they want to Longhorn can support the assume role to make a credential, get a temporary credential based on the assume role in the AWS environment. So we heard that, and I think this is a fair request to work on the different environment. Especially Longhorn claimed itself in not just work for the some kind of environment. It can support on different environment, on-prem, cloud or even edge. So AWS cloud is one of our targets as well. So IAM role introduced, that means the user can leverage some existing assumed role operator like KIAM or Cube to IAM, this kind of operator to correct the AWS resource name we set up by the annotation for the Longhorn manager and instance manager replica. So at that time, the operator can get an annotation set by user, of course, set in Longhorn security resource. So you can get an annotation to get to try to proceed the request back to the AWS meta server and get the temporary credential and set up into the corresponding part. So later, the part try to get the S3 credential, he will get the temporary credential to do the following S3 operation. So this is one enhancement we will introduce in 1.1.1. And next one is enhancement the backing image features. This one and next one, live migration support. We try to get the Longhorn as the first storage support for the virtualization workload. First storage solution for the virtualization workload. That means Longhorn can be natively integrated with the virtualization workload hosted by the KubeVirt or Harvest project. So we also can get the user to provision or populate the block storage volume based on the VM image. So this is one enhanced backing image purpose. And we, not just for the volume population, we also support some image sharing, distribute sharing between the different nodes. So that means each new VM launch based on the different volume, based on the different VM image, they don't need to download repeated downloading. They can share the image in between. So this is the feature for the enhance the backing image. And also live migration can be supported in KubeVirt. They mean the one VM can be migrated to the second another VM, but leverage on the same volume. And so we do something enhancement for Longhorn block device volume, but we use some behavior for the rewrite mandate. But in the end, it's a block device. We just stop the first migration source to stop some write operation to make sure that during the migration phase, there's no exception happening. And at the end, the migration finish, the volume can totally correctly transfer the ownership to the destination VM workload. So this is live migration support. And why Longhorn does this one? Because Longhorn not just want to be the storage provider for the container only. We also want to as a storage provider for the virtualization workload. So this is purpose. Like Longhorn can run everywhere and also run for any kind of a workload. So this is the Longhorn target goal. And next one is in the previous meetup, Shenyang shared something about the resource reservation. So this is the other one I want to simply sum up here to emphasize again. We can definitely control the different resource requests of the CPU for the instance manager engine or even replica. So have a more granular setting for this, not just global setting. We can set for per node, node level. So this just there you guys let the community knows we have this kind of granular settings to that you tune in based on the different environment, different system, different nodes requirement. And next one is we heard the feedback from the community. Seems like Longhorn development, Longhorn environment depends on some package need to be installed before the Longhorn deployment. Take example like iSCSI client, NFS client. So, but Longhorn purpose is not try to manage the package on the host. So we don't want to integrate into the Longhorn deployment itself. But we heard from the feedback from the community. So we prepared some best practice install manifest. So user can try to kubectl to apply this kind of this manifest to install all the dependent package on each node, and we try to fulfill some popular operating system, but not all. So welcome the community or everyone to contribute back to make this manifest to reach for the different kind of operating system or distro. And next one is CSI Sanity check. This is another important thing. We want to our CSI plugin to pass the CSI Sanity check. What's the purpose? Not just to pass the sanity check, we want to make sure the communication between the CSI plugin and the Kubernetes like kubelet, no exception, no surprise operation happening. So this is one of purpose we introduce the CSI sanity check to make sure Longhorn CSI driver work as expected. And next one is about the sync up. For the current version, Longhorn, we will try to do the sync up before the snapshot. But we found that the sync up still have some possibility to miss some fire before the snapshot, between the sync up and snapshot, because it still allow the write operation. So we try to have a more protective way to make sure that no data loose. So fsfreeze will replace the original single operation before snapshot to make sure we can suspend the write operation before a snapshot. So after snapshot, the fsfreeze will be unsuspended. So the volume can continue the normal operation. So this is one, we want to protect the user's data. And the last one is the engine image failed to reach ready state if there are some tainted worker node. For now, the current versions engine image need to ready on all the nodes. So if one of node is not ready, the engine image cannot be used for any volume attachment or attachment behavior operation. So we change this behavior because from reality, all the volume only need the engine image ready for the node they want to deploy the replica layer. So the volume does not really care about all other nodes have engine image ready. They just care about the nodes its replica located in. So we change that to make sure when the volume they do create some replicas, it just can be safely create layer even other nodes the engine image is not ready. So this is another enhancement and also request from the community. This is great feedback. And not just for these features, we still have a lot of features. So maybe next time after 1.1 release, I can share more at that time. And the other one I want to share one enhancement. This definitely to highlight. In the current version, we introduced WebSocket to make sure the community between the backend and front end can be more efficient. So take example, like some volume update, the WebSocket will get notified, then will be refreshed. Not really refreshed, but the information on the page will be updated. But we found some issues from the rest from the community, because the current WebSocket, the notification mechanism is not complete. So it causes some side effect, like even the volume not get updated, but the notification still comes through to the front end to get an update. So it will cause extra traffic. Take example like this one. You will get extra traffic to keep the polling, not just the push mode, because we want a push mode, but actually get a pulling mode, even we use WebSocket. So in 1.1.1, we change the behavior to get the notification correctly. So you will change to this one, and only some resource change and update, you will get pushed correctly to the front end through the WebSocket connection. So no overloading the traffic to cause the front end overwhelm, or your network, your environment have some trouble. So this is one we already enhanced that in the 1.1.1 you can expect. And the other one, I want to share some issues recently highlight in our community. The first one is avoiding unable to recover. The other one is avoiding faulted after reboot. Actually, these two issues based on the same reason, because all the volume control, if you base on the CSI plugin, it will go through the CSI operation. And the CSI operation, we need to make sure the behavior correct and expected by Kubernetes. So if any operation result is not expected by Kubernetes side, some error will happen. This two issue is the same case. The Kubernetes kubelet inspector, he can detach the volume successfully and do the attach again successfully. But unfortunately, he cannot detect successfully in some condition in the current version. So in 1.1.1, we try to resolve this issue to make sure that any attach and detach behavior reasonable for the Kubernetes kubelet when they try to call the Longhorn CSI plugin. So right now, this issue will be resolved in the coming release 1.1.1, and definitely can resolve many corner issues, especially about the no, down, reboot, up. So some kind of volume get some troubles. This kind of issue will be resolved in the coming release. Cool. So the last one I want to share about the KubeCon Europe 2021, and it will happen in next month. And we, for sure, Longhorn will be there. And we set out the virtual booth and also to office hours. Welcome to our booth and welcome to our office hour session. We can discuss more about the coming release and even the roadmap, and hear about your feedback and your suggestion to our roadmap as well. And also we will have a tech demo will show by our one of contributor, Joshua, will demo how the Longhorn deploy at the edge site. So this is quite interesting to see the real case to how to make sure Longhorn work nicely in the edge environment. So don't miss it. Please join the sessions, and we will talk more that later. So I think I want to share just that's it. Any questions? Okay, so if no, I think that's it. So if any question, feel free to feedback to our Slack channel, and also have issues, create issues, feedback to our the Longhorn GitHub repo. So we have active issue reviewed per week, 3 times. So we are very active the community. So feel free to contribute. Okay, I think that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.